Hey everyone, I'm back, and this video is going to be another makeup tutorial using drugstore products. The palette that I'm using today is the NYC Individual Eyes, and this is actually for people who have blue eyes, but works with brown eyes as well. This is called the Smoky Blues, and let me just show you. I used everything in this palette except for the illuminator, so I also used the primer base that it came with, along with the shadows. So here is the eye look that I came up with. Pretty smoky, with a nude lip. You may use a red lip if you wanted to, but I felt like the eyes were already dramatic as it was, and it might not look good with the red lip. I don't know. You may use it though. So if you guys are still interested in this look, then stay tuned. Here's one eye done. And this eye look is pretty extreme of a smoky eye look. So on this eye, I went ahead and prepped it with the primer base in the palette right here. And today we are using the Smoky Blues by NYC. So I went ahead and applied that on my eye. Now I'm just going to apply the lid color with a MAC 252 brush. Looks like this. And I will be taking this gray in the palette and pat that onto the top of your eyelid. Taking the brown color in this palette right here, I will be using a MAC 217 brush. And we will apply this color on the crease, corner crease of the eyelid. You want to make sure you tap the brush off very well, because this color tends to have a lot of fallout. So go ahead and start from the corner. And slowly dabbing it upward to the crease. Always have a blending brush on hand just in case you need to blend out harsh lines, like so. With another MAC 217 brush, we will apply the darkest color in this palette, which is this one right here. And we will add this right on top of that brown that we just did. Again, starting from the corner, slowly dabbing it upward onto your crease. And just make sure that it's even with the other eye. Apply more if you need to. Again, take your blending brush just in case you need to blend out any harsh lines. Now for the highlight, I will be using a MAC shadow, and this one is in rice paper. It looks like this. I am not going to use the highlighter that they have here in the palette, only because there's too much of a gold tone to it. I will be using that for the tear duct though, so. And I'm using a MAC 239 to apply this. $2.39. With a Borghese brush, it's a Costco brush. This is the 201 eyeshadow brush. We will be applying that highlighter in the palette right here, and we will be putting that as our tear duct color. The shadows are pretty much done on the top lid of the eye. Now we will go ahead and curl our eyelashes. Using my favorite liquid eyeliner. This is the Carbon Black Linear Intense. And I'm going to go ahead and line the top of my eye. Starting from the tear duct, just sweeping it across the eye. I'm going to slightly wing out the edge of the liner. Taking my favorite mascara, this is the Loreal Volmuninous in Carbon Black. I will apply a coat onto the lashes, starting from the tip of the eyelashes and zigzagging up. I'm going to go ahead and tightline the top of my eye as well as the bottom lash line right here. And of course I'm using my MAC Feline Eye Pencil. Looks like this. Using Ardell Whispies and Duo Adhesive Glue in dark tone, I will be applying the lashes. Using a MAC pencil brush, this is the 219 I believe, looks like this. I will be applying, there you go, I will be applying the brown color onto the bottom of my lash line, starting from the corner and just sweeping it down, not going any further past the middle of your eye. Also applying that darker color in the palette, just a dab, and applying that in the corner. So we're going to go ahead and clean up the bottom of the eye, and I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer, and the one that I use is in NC 30, and I will be using the Sephora Professional Airbrush Concealer brush. Looks like this, and this one is in number 57. So now I'm just going to take a dot size of this concealer about that much and dot it on the bottom of my eye. Working it downward. So to seal that concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Duo Matte Powder, the Makeup by Makeup Forever. And I am going to use my Kabuki brush, the MAC 182, and go ahead and seal that. By doing this step, it saves it from creasing. Here are the finished eyes. So now we're going to go ahead and continue on with the rest of the face. I already contoured and applied the blush, so I will be using the Borghese 101 angled contouring brush, which looks like this, and I will be using NYC's Bronzer, and this one is in Sunny. So starting from the corner here, kind of making a fish face. Going up onto my temples, forehead, and if you need to, on the jawline. For the blush, we will be using the Fox in a Box by Hard Candy, and this one is in Skinny Dipping, and it looks like this. I will be using my MAC 129 brush and just dabbing it in there, smiling, starting from the apples of the cheeks and applying it right on top of your contouring. Okay, so now for the highlight, I will be using, of course, MAC's Pink Power MSF, and this is from the Wonder Woman collection, and I will be using a 1/16 brush and applying this on or above my cheekbone. Now onto the lips. I kept it pretty neutral once again because the eyes are pretty smoky and dramatic. So I used the MAC Spice Lipliner, and it looks like this. And instead of my cherished lipstick, because I'm running out of it, I used 800 Fairest Nude by Loreal. It's a beautiful nude tone color, and that's what I have on my lips right now. You could use a red lip if you wanted to, but it might be a little too much. So here is the finished look. Let me close up on the eyes. Pretty smoky. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it down below. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!